Hi there, my name is Rohit Kumar, and today we are going to discuss another very well research domain. Means people do talk about very much about this particular domain, and this particular research domain is also very widely used in almost every other research domain. You might be saying that no, in some of the domain it is not necessarily, but yes, necessary or not, but its importance can never be denied, and it is none other than digital image processing. And the reason why so much research is going on continuously, and additionally why so many researchers have been continuously curious to have some sort of more research in this particular domain, the reason is that visual data has always attracted the most of the curiosity of the human brains, and that's why the video, etc., everything is of some or the articulated form of images only. So when you put an image, so as usually say that an image is equal to thousands or millions of words. So what you can never express using words or the kind of long texts that you can simply show with the help of single image. Additionally, the distortion of images is the major challenge to understand the actual meaning of the presented information. But just to have the rectification of this distortion, just to improve the visualization, just to improve the context of the information presented in the form of image, you need some sort of well-defined scientific tools and techniques. And there is the role of digital image processing comes into picture. Okay, so coming to the kind of details that are important with respect to digital image processing. So we are going to discuss some of the common details. Let me tell you that first the basic definition that what is digital image processing. So digital image processing is nothing but the use of digital computer, because when we are saying that digital, what is digital? Because we are using a digital computer to process the image. So that's why the use of digital computer. Additionally, we use some sort of algorithm because computer is there and computer will work on some sort of well-defined steps, that is also known as algorithm. Okay. Now, in this particular field of digital image processing, you have to process the images to have some sort of intrinsic utility or some sort of intrinsic information that is hidden inside the image or that is not visible in its present form, because when the image itself is able to convey whole sort of meaning, then what is the need of processing, what is the need of enhancing it in some sort of specific way of learning or a specific way of research. Because whenever you are going for some sort of processing, here you get some sort of advantage in terms of image processing. So in terms of analog image processing, digital image processing offers you numerous examples, and that's why you guess wider range of algorithms to get applied onto different sorts of images data, and then you can achieve the useful insights which are hidden beneath the huge piles of image data or the video data. And usually when we say that there is a problem of big data handling, so just by using the digital image processing in its best capacity, you can reduce the burden of big data also, because you can maintain only the useful images and then you can discard the all relevant duplicates. So in this way, digital image processing becomes a very good thing, and means it's a very good research domain, and its application lies in almost every other research domain. That's why even in the contextual form of text, etc., also you can use the concept of images or video. Just by having the image of text, you can analyze it for better reading. Okay, so now you can understand that how impactful, how powerful this particular research domain is. And there are so many open source algorithms and open source context and the tools and techniques are available in this particular domain. That's why people are interested in this domain also. Additionally, recently with the revolution of deep learning, the importance of digital image processing has always become more. And when we say that the deep learning and the digital image processing, are these both same sort of things? No, because in digital image processing you need to manually do, means manually means you are not going to do it by hand, but obvious means on your hand side means you need to do some sort of processing by your manual coding, and then you need to tell the computer that do it like this, do it like that. But in case of deep learning, you are supposed to just throw the whole bunch of big data at the face of your computer, and then computer is going to take care with its powerful hardware that what are the different sorts of images are available in that particular data set, and then what are the different sorts of features, what are the different sorts of other related information, and then it is going to process it on its own. So now you must have understood the difference, that deep learning is going to take care of everything by its own, but in digital image processing you need to manually, or as an individual you need to tell the computer that what to do. Okay, but is deep learning a better choice than digital image processing? Then the concept will come on to the uh, uh, decision of having the magnitude of data, because when you are having large magnitude of data and you have very powerful systems at your side, then deep learning comes as a favorable choice. But when you have a limited size system, means a limited configuration system, and you have very less amount of data, or you have single page or the single image sort of thing, then obviously you have the none other than choice, digital image processing. So that's why I will highly recommend you to go for this particular research domain. And when you go for it, then you will see that how many different popular authors and how many different countries authors have been actively engaged in the research of digital image processing. So let me tell you, more than 170 plus countries authors and researchers have been consistently exploring the domain of digital image processing. Additionally, some of the most related topics include the real-time clock management, additionally, the pixel images enhancement, real-time editing, image filter formats, then the role of signal processing in image processing, object detection, sharpening, blurring, edge detection, machine vision, graphics pipeline, grayscale management, image scanner, microscopic transformation of images, automatic adjustment of images, cropping, segmentation of images, digital camera based assistive enhancement of images, etc. So many fields are there, and you can use any of these subdomains to enhance or to dig deep into this particular field. Okay, now coming to the funding. So again, like any other field, this particular domain also draws so much funding from different bodies around the world, including the National Science Foundation, European Commission, National Institute of General Medical Sciences, National Eye Institute, National Heart, Lung and Blood Institute, National Institute of Neurology, Disorders and Stroke, Engineering and Physical Science Research Council, National Institute of Allergy and Infection Diseases, National Institute of Mental Health, National Institute of Aging, etc. So you can see that most of the medical institutes have been actively engaged in the funding, and it is quite obvious also because in medical field the use of digital image processing is very huge, and that's why after the introduction of deep learning, the medical domain people have really feeling very relieved, because there is so much visual data, there are so many medical scanned images, and they are of no use if you don't have the sufficient powerful tools and techniques to process that. So now with the help of deep learning and digital image processing, you are in a particular field to explore the existing data's information, and then you can get more realistic heuristic. And if you have the related heuristic, you can obviously improve the further process of system enhancement, involvement, as well as adjustment. Now coming to some of the other things, that what are the different publication related activities. So let me tell you that the publications related to digital image processing have been continuously on rise, because due to its continuous direct connection with medical field. In medical, lots of research happens, and so many citations come from the medical community with respect to this particular research field. So being a computer scientist, if you are interested in medical domain also, then it is a very good field for you to go. Okay. Additionally, the coming to the top journals, so there are multiple journals publishing their data in the field of digital image processing. Now, coming to some of the examples, then applied mechanics and materials, because the industrial domains are also very much related with the digital image processing. Then the Journal of Physics conference series, MDPI sensors, IEEE transactions on image processing, annual international conference on of IEEEs, including the IEEE Engineering and Medical and Biology Society. Then the International Journal of Innovative Technology and Exploring Sciences, then International Journal for Research in Applied Science and Engineering Technology, Computer Methods and Programs in Biomedicine, etc. Now coming to the top publishers, so elsewhere is the best possible place where you will get lots of related journal. So including elsewhere, you have other choices like Springer, SPY, Wiley, IEEE, MDPI, Taylor and Francis, IOP, Sage Publishing, Hendavi, Cambridge University Press, etc. In addition, there have been always some top authors. So if you follow those related authors, then obviously you will get some of the more related information in that particular field. So I suggest you to go to Google Scholar and go there and have a basic search that what are the related authors and researchers in the domain of digital signal processing, digital image processing, which also includes the signal processing in some way. Additionally, some of the related top institutes include the University of California System, CAGIFT, Chinese Academy of Sciences, University of Texas System, University of London, University of Tokyo, Howard University, Russian Academy of Sciences, Max Planck University, Harvard Medical School, etc. Okay. Additionally, at India level, you may find multiple NITs and almost every IIT working in the field of digital image processing. Okay. So you can have a basic idea that at what level the researchers are involved in this particular field, and that's why so many millions of citations are generated with respect to digital image processing. Now coming to some of the most recently published articles, so let me tell you some of the most related published articles include the multimodal convolutional dictionary learning, ovarian cancer detection using optical coherence tomography and convolution neural network, image analysis by fractional order Gaussian Hermite moments. Additionally, with the 1/2 scan dual energy CT imaging using the dual domain, dual way estimated network model. Okay, so it is also called the DODA model. Then the global coral heart level analysis database with semantic computing and 5D word map, and the use of deep learning, as I was telling you. So let me tell you one related article, that is deep learning based boroscope image processing for aero engine blade in Setu damage detection. Okay. So here you can see that related to the deep learning, data interpretation, etc. So many fields are there. So detection of malaria disease using image processing and machine learning, data interpretation leading to image processing. The low light enhancement with raw images is also a focus of one of the transaction on image processing. So you can see that there are so many works that have been in focus, and so many related research domains, especially the medical and the industrial domains, the manufacturing domains. So if you are interested in the relevant field, I will highly recommend you to go for digital image processing. Additionally, if you are more related in the field of speech or the NLP sort of, then you should go for digital signal processing. And in this way, you can have a basic idea whether you are means whenever you are starting your research, then you should always go for some good survey or tutorials. So in this way, you will get to know soon, just by reading one or two paper, whether you are going in the right direction, it is suiting your interest or not. Okay, so please let me know after watching this video that what are the key other things which haven't get covered in this particular video, and is our analysis right or wrong. If you have any sort of criticism, please let me know. Thanks for watching this video. Happy learning.